What's going on, guys? Big D here, and welcome back to Fix That Rush. So, today we do have four builders to use. Well, we have all five builders, but we keep that one for wall. So, we do have four builders we need to put down and get working. My lab is still working on the archers, got 7 days and 23 hours left on those before they are maxed. And then we'll likely go ahead and do the goblins like I had planned before the last update. We do have Barch trained up. We are going to be using Barch for a significant portion of this Fix That Rush, hence why we maxed it out first. So, what we're looking to do today is Barch some bases, grab some loot. We're looking to put down our king, our queen, and then we have two other builders to use after that. And I would normally put down my Grand Warden, but right now what I'm working on are my camps. So, from here on out, I want to try to do one camp per video every video until they are done. So I have four camps left to do, and they all have one upgrade left before they're maxed, and that's maxed for not only Town Hall 12 but just in general. You don't get another level at Town Hall 13, so that'll be absolutely maxed until they do another update and change things around. So without further ado, let's go out and see if we can't find some proper Barch loot. Well, look here. This is actually our second search. We got 654,000 gold and the elixir, and then 4,100 dark elixir. Not too much dark elixir, but if I can get it all, that would be a heck of a grab for a Barch raid. So let's see if we can't grab all the loot here. It doesn't seem to be too concentrated in any one spot, but there is a few concentrated spots. So there's actually a little less down here on this side. Let's just go ahead and send a few barbs in and a few archers in and see if those can't get that done. We're going to do a little bit of a surgical deployment here as to not waste any barbarians or archers. That way we can actually focus on grabbing all the loot off of this base. So yeah, that was enough to grab everything on that bottom side. So we're going to send in a lot of it on this right side, make sure we're grabbing all of that. And just hold a few, just in case some of these drills don't go down, like this one here, we can grab it with this Barch. Looks like we're having a little trouble right up here grabbing this gold mine, so we're going to try to grab that. This one's almost down. Okay, that one does go down as well. We grab the star. There's still gold in this gold mine. It does seem to be going down. Yep, there we go. So not a lot of loot left on the base. There is some dark elixir somewhere. I assume it's in the town hall or the dark elixir storage. So we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to get rid of the rest of this army. And like I said, we do have the star, so let's go ahead and cut out. We don't need to wait for them to do anything else. They have most of the loot. So 654,000 gold and elixir and 3,800 dark elixir. Actually, it does go up to 4,000 with that crystal 2 bonus. So I will absolutely take that. That's not a full crystal 2 bonus because I'm only at 59%. And you have to get to 70% and a win to get that. Oh, look at that. We get a star bonus to get that full bonus. But now, look at this. We get that 4-time star bonus because of the event right now that is going on, and that is going to save us a bit of trouble later in the episode, I believe. So, let's go ahead and get another Barch trained up. I still have my clan castle, still have my heroes. So, we're already ready to go head back out for another raid. Oh my, this is quite a lot of loot on this dead Town Hall 12. And it's very concentrated and very accessible with my Barch. Actually, even if it was not a dead Town Hall 12, all the storages are on the outside as well. So we're going to go ahead and do another surgical deployment and we're going to do 3 fingers right here. Barbs and archers headed in. We should get all of those drills, and then we're going to spam quite a bit down here onto the gold mines that are on the outside of this base. We should get all of those taken out. So we got most of the dark elixir. We're going to grab whatever is in that storage as well. Now let's surgically deploy a few more up on this top side because the elixir collectors are a little bit split, but it should not be any problem to grab with our Barch because it's all on the outside of the base. So we're not going to hold anything back. We're going to see what all we can get from these drills and collectors on the outside and see whatever is left on the base we might have to try to go grab. But it looks like we're going to get most of it. I guess there is a little bit in these storages and likely just a tiny bit in the town hall and apparently the clan castle. It's got some coins there on top. So there's something in there, but it's not enough for us to worry about. So we're going to go ahead and win the attack because I don't want to drop in trophies. I want to stay about in this range. So if I can win a few and then lose a few, it makes up the difference a bit. So that's all we need. Let's go ahead and cut out of this attack. 882,000 gold, 930,000 elixir, and 5,690 dark elixir. Let's go ahead and screenshot that just in case I want to use it for my thumbnail. Wow, that was a crazy large raid here in Crystal 2 as a Rush Town Hall 12. And I don't find a lot of those, but when I do, oh boy, am I excited to try to get that loot with the Barch. And I mean, with Barch only costing 123,500 elixir as of right now, before I finish the upgrade on those archers, that is quite efficient. So, about probably 6 times the loot that that cost me to make my Barch, I got back in that raid right there, close to 1,000,000. I'm not sure if that star bone or the Crystal 2 bonus actually gave me enough to push it over that 1,000,000 mark, but it was darn close, let me tell you. Do I have another army? So we have actually 7 minutes on this army right here. I believe my boost is ending, yes, in 1 minute 52 seconds, so that's why it's going to take a little while. So we're going to wait for this army to train up, and we're going to go out and do 2 more Barch raids for you guys and see if I can grab enough loot for the upgrades I have in mind today. But I also actually do have Clan Games rewards that I'm going to collect. So let me go ahead and collect those right now. And what are we going to do? So we're going to go ahead and take the training potion. We can always use extra training potions. I'm actually running very low on my CWL medals on this account as well. So I'm running low on training potions essentially. Now, I'm not really going to take the gold because gold is just getting thrown into walls. The elixir would be more beneficial. So I'm going to go ahead and take that because I don't use hero potions very often. I could, but to be honest, we don't have our heroes while farming very often on this account because they're pretty cheap right now, so we can constantly keep them down and upgrading. So we're going to skip that. Take the builder potion to knock off some builder time on some upgrades, and I would actually like to take the gold in this one. So let me go check and see if it's because of my treasury. It is. Let me go ahead and take what's in my treasury right now because I do want to take that gold. It'll be beneficial just to throw it in the walls because I don't need a shovel of obstacles or a clock tower potion. So let's go ahead and collect all of that and go back into the results and accept that 3.7 million gold. Now, on this one, I'm going to go ahead and take the Dark Elixir, and the reason is I could take the 8 wall rings and put them into 8 separate walls. Yes, but let's be honest. Again, all of my gold is going into walls currently, so we're not going to worry about that. And the reason I want this Dark Elixir is just in case I might need it for the upgrades in this episode. In case I'm a little bit short because the Barch is coming up short on the Dark Elixir front, I can use this to substitute. And then finally, we're going to take the Dark Elixir room because our hero upgrade time is not very long, so the book is just not optimal, whereas filling the dark storage from 0 all the way to max is very beneficial. So go ahead and accept these Clan Games rewards and put them on into the Town Hall and Treasury respectively, depending on if it was just loot or not. So there we go. We have capped out on our Dark Elixir and just about capped out on our gold as well. So that puts us at 11 million elixir. I still have 3 million to go, so I have that much space left in my storages, and that means we likely won't get 3 million in the next 2 raids. Actually, I believe it's probably pretty impossible to do in 2 raids with Barch at this point. So stay tuned for the next attack. Another dead Town Hall 12. Should be easy enough to take all of this loot. Very accessible, and some of it's even concentrated pretty well. So first off, let's snipe this one off over here to make sure it does go down. The mortar's going to get a shot off on the barbarians, but they should take it out along with the archers behind. There we go. So go ahead and surgically deploy a little bit up top here. Take out these mines up top. And we're going to do the same thing over on this left side as well. I want to make sure everything does go down, but I don't over devote to one and then not devote anything to one of these portions, because I want to make sure I do get as much of the loot as I can. Go ahead and get the rest of the barbarians and archers down here on this bottom section. Trying to get all the collectors taken out that I can down here. And then we're going to see what happens with the rest of the loot. So, golden elixir are good. I do see a drill right in here that could be taken. Let's see, is that the only one? I want to say that it is the only one. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to send in our queen right up here. Okay, that was not the place I wanted her to go. Let's see where she steps up, though. Is she going to go down? I feel like she's going to go down as soon as this storage goes down, and she's not going to go where we want. So, let's actually send in our blimp toward the town hall. We're actually going to just crash it onto this dark elixir drill here. So, let's crash it down right there, and we're going to take all of that loot. So, let's cut out right there. I know we wasted sort of our CC troops, but we wanted to make sure we take that dark elixir if we can. 560,000 gold, 554,000 elixir, and over 4,000 dark elixir for just a little bit of effort and spamming our Barch just a little surgically. And it was some nice profit. You know, Barch is one of those low cost strategies, so that was very profitable. Let's go ahead and request our clan castle troops. We're going to wait this 15 minutes because my boost did run out. We're going to wait on it to cook up for our last attack of the video. We'll wait on our clan castle troops as well. We might as well, since we're waiting the 15 minutes on the army to cook. And stay tuned. All right, this should be pretty suitable for the last attack of the episode. Let's see if we can grab all of this loot. It is a little spread. Some of it's protected from walls, but our Barch should be able to reach over and take it. So again, we're going to go with a little more of a surgical style deployment here, just so we're not wasting too much of our Barch on some of these portions. I feel like we maybe set down too many barbarians already, but that's going to have to be okay. We're just going to have to overpower with some archers and hope that they can grab all the loot. Now, we do have heroes we can absolutely use for this raid. We're not going to be scared to use them since it is the last attack of the episode, so I don't have to be too conservative. Now, these barbarians did break through this wall and grab that collector there. This archer's actually clutching this one here. The wizard tower cannot attack her, so that is a plus. These are going to die off before taking the gold mine there. So what can we do? We're missing some elixir, some gold. Let's see, this gold, the gold up top, but where's the elixir at that I am missing? Probably, maybe it's just in the storages. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to send in the Grand Warden at this. Should be able to stay out of range. Yep, there we go. We're going to send in the Queen over here on this. We're going to pop the Queen's ability. Take that out. We're going to pop the Grand Warden's ability, and we're actually going to go ahead and cut out right there. We don't need anything else from the base. There's not much left anyway. So 715,000 gold, just about 715,000 elixir, and 5,400 dark elixir on the last raid. Pretty darn good, and we won it with another star. So we're keeping above our minimum, which is to stay hopefully in Crystal 2. I can drop to Crystal 3, but I don't want to drop any lower than that because you stop finding Dark Elixir at that point, and it's just Gold and Elixir down there, which I do need, but I also need Dark Elixir for the heroes. So, let's go ahead and get another Barch training to have for later on. Now, do we have enough for all the upgrades I want to do? Let's actually go ahead and we're going to grab what's in our treasury. We're going to grab all of it because we're going to, oh, look at that. And we get Treasurer, collect 100 million gold from the treasury. Wow, 500 free gems. Look at that. Awesome. I did not expect that. I didn't know I was coming up on any achievements on this account, so that was a surprise. Now let's see. I do actually have something in here I can grab as well. It is 1.2 million elixir. We're going to hold on to that because I don't know if I need that right now. We may need it. Well, I'll tell you what. 1 day and 2 hours on the pass. We might go ahead and grab that today, but first we got to do some upgrading because we can't even grab it right now anyway. So here we go. The wall progress since the last episode. I finished off rack number 4 and went on to row number 5. Got 3 of these done. So let's go ahead and pull this notch out here, and we're gonna pull this one out. And 10 million. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then let's go ahead and pull this out. We're going to do this right here for 5 million gold. There we go. And then let's move this back into place and swap this out. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That should give us 5 million again. Yes, 5 million gold into walls. Quite a bit of wall progress today. I didn't expect that, to be honest. I thought we'd get maybe this far in walls today. I didn't expect to have that much gold left to throw into walls, but I also forgot that Clan Games ended, actually. So go ahead and pull this notch out right here so you guys can keep track in case I do get some done before the next episode, which is likely because these walls are not that expensive. So on to the elixir. I wanted to go ahead and upgrade a camp to max 9 million elixir and a 14-day upgrade. So in 2 weeks, this camp will be done. I'm hoping every few days that I get a builder, I can go ahead and toss it in to an army camp just to get these finished and max out and our Barch at maximum capacity. So let's go ahead and do this 9 million gold and a 14-day upgrade going to max, and we'll move it on over to the maxed side right next to the barracks, the siege barracks right there. Now, 3 more builders to put down. We are going to go ahead and upgrade our queen. 77,000 dark elixir. and a 4.5 day upgrade. So again, not maxed at 7 days yet. That's why we didn't opt for the hero book from the clan games. We opted for the max dark elixir storage, which would be the dark rune. So 77,000 dark elixir on a 4.5 day upgrade, and she'll be back with us at level 25, getting the level 5 of her ability, which is big. Anytime you get an ability upgrade on a hero, it is a big upgrade. So that leaves us with 64,000 Dark Elixir, and that is well enough to upgrade our King as well, going to level 18. He's lagging behind the Queen a bit because we've prioritized her, especially that she's rushed. We want to get her up where she can actually do some kind of damage at Town Hall 12. So here we go, level 18 King in 3 days, 44,000 Dark Elixir. Now, that does leave us with one more builder. I don't have enough to upgrade the Grand Warden, or I would, even if I grab this 1.25 million out of here, which we will go ahead and do. Claim that, because we may not be around when the pass ends. So, again, we can't upgrade the Warden with that, so let's see, what are we gonna do? Can we do, nope, can't do, whoops, can't do a Dark Barracks. We can do a Barracks, actually, though, which would be a pretty good upgrade. It's a 9-day upgrade, and it'll cut the training time of our Yetis, which we're not too worried about that part, but just to get them out of the way, it's another elixir upgrade right out of the way that we don't have to worry about. Since I don't have 9 million elixir to put into another camp, I think it's actually a logical upgrade that we go ahead and get part of the offensive infrastructure out of the way. So 5 million elixir into a barracks, going to level 14, which is actually max. 9-day upgrade. Let's go ahead and do it. Move it on over to the max side with the other two. And it's going to slow down our Barch training just a little, but that is okay because we don't really need it to be too fast. We have a lot of accounts that we farm on, so cutting our time isn't going to be too bad, especially if we boost. So that is, wow, 20 minutes for the rest of our Barch. It actually does cut it quite a bit, but again, we boost most of the time to get these upgrades done, so that's not too much a worry. That is going to be it, though, because I can't do anything else on this account for now. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Fix That Rush. You are all amazing, and I'll see you in the next one.